curly. I need to invest in some HD makeup. Hi everybody, it's Susan, and I am here today with coffee. And you know what that means. Let's do this. I am here with a re-recording of a long-awaited video. This is the Horror Tag, 10 horror-related questions. And I originally recorded this forever ago. But between my phone, the memory, the file size and type, and me being brand new to all this, it would never upload, so I finally gave up and deleted it so I could use the space to redo this now. The first question is, what is the first horror movie you remember watching? Outside of Elvira hosting movies, was Halloween. I did see it on cable TV, HBO or whatever at some point. I saw part of it, it freaked me out. And right around the same time, I would say Nightmare on Elm Street. So I did see those, but I didn't see them in full for a little while. And yeah, definitely Halloween is the first one that I really remember seeing at all. What is your favorite horror movie? Well, funny thing, as fate would have it, it happens to be John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978. What do you know? I know, you would never guess that, right?
My Halloween 25 Years of Terror DVD, signed by John Carpenter.
What is your favorite horror movie genre? My favorite genre, slashers, 80s slashers in particular. I also am a huge fan though of Universal monsters, classic monster movie horror. So I'm kind of torn between the two. But in general, I think overall I have more sentimental value for 80s slashers, probably because of growing up with that. What horror genre scares you the most? That's really easy. Demon freaking possession. That scares the bejesus out of me. Anything that involves exorcisms, possession,
it really bothers me.
When you mess around with demon possession and exorcisms and all of that, I don't like it. It freaks me out. What is the last horror movie that actually scared you? And this lends itself to question number 4, and that would be The Rite with Anthony Hopkins. Scared the shit out of me. Also, The Exorcist, because it always freaks me out. The Rite with Anthony Hopkins, I don't know why, bugged me, made me squirm, didn't like it, gave me the heebie-jeebies. That's right.
I'm just talking with my arms.
Who is your ultimate scream queen, past and present? If Elvira counts, that is my number 1 answer. Now, she did have 2 films of her own. Also, obviously, Jamie Lee Curtis. They are like my tag team fabulous horror females. Those 2. That's it for me. Love them. As far as current, I would have to say Danielle Harris. Even though Halloween 4 and 5 veered from John Carpenter's original vision, she was very young at the time and she really gave a compelling performance, I believe. And she's done so many other things since then. And so I would definitely say if I had to pick someone current, it would be her. What is a concept that you would like to see in horror? I don't even really know how to put my finger on it, but I would like to see some non-sequential happenings, not in the form of flashbacks, but actually in, I don't even know how to describe it. And that is why the exact thing that I have in my mind to do with a horror film will probably sit there dormant unless somebody else picks it up and runs with it. What is your favorite on-screen kill? Well, I did do my top 10 favorite horror movie kills, and it is the first kill of Michael Myers in John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978 when he kills his sister. Just the cinematography, the point of view, viewing through the mask, the idea that he was a little boy at the time, it's all creepy cool. And that is my favorite on-screen kill.
Yes, I'm using a cheat sheet.
What is your favorite horror franchise? I love Halloween, but as a franchise, in general, I kind of have to go with A Nightmare on Elm Street. As in, Robert Englund is the only person that should ever play Freddy Krueger.
It's going to depend on how much coffee I have had, what day of the week it is, what kind of mood I'm in, how bright my hair looks that day or not. I don't know.
And I know they're mainstream, and I know that makes everybody so mad, and I don't care. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed. I love it, okay? Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, love them all. That's it. Although I would say Nightmare on Elm Street because of Robert Englund. Who is your favorite horror director? Well, me answering these questions is like just completely obvious. John Carpenter. John Carpenter is my favorite horror director. He is. He was influenced by Alfred Hitchcock, whom I also have a huge affinity for his films. So, yeah, he just is. I mean, I love Wes Craven. I love a lot of other mainstreams. I love some other directors that are not very well known. But I think going back to, you know, your first experience and what really grabs you, it's definitely John Carpenter and his other films as well. The Fog, I love The Fog. I mean, so I gotta say John Carpenter. No surprise there. John Carpenter is my favorite horror director. So there you have it. There are the answers to my 10 questions for the horror tag. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of my answers, what your answers are. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.